And if you're lucky, they'll ask you why you want to be a YouTuber or why you like playing Roblox. Oh, wow, okay, let's talk for half an hour. No problem.
Of course, I could literally talk for like 3 days straight.
I thought you left, and I'm sitting there waiting for you to come back, and here you are, and already sitting in the breakout room. Oh man!
Yes, you invited me. I was way ahead of you.
Yes, you are way ahead. That don't take much anymore. I noticed.
Yes. I thought weekends should be fun.
Yeah, I think, and I've got some new reading for you guys to test to see if you guys like it for a much higher level. TOEFL.
All right.
IELTS reading.
I got you.
So we're going to test it, and then we'll see if you and I think we might have two. We got a new guy joining our class this week on Tuesday from Indonesia. His name is Reza.
Reza, all right.
Yeah, he's 15. He's going to high school for the first time. His English is really good, so I put him in your class. So we have an Indonesian in our class now.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm looking forward to it. In Interest 26, we have an Indonesian and an Indian and Vietnamese. So 3 different countries.
I want Mr. Pavel to come back.
Yeah, well, he texted. I told you. He texted and said hi to all you guys. I bugged him the other day. I saw him. I said, get back in the class. I don't have any money. I said, go get your aunt to pay. No problem. That's life.
Yeah.
He's at that age.
Of course.
He doesn't think he needs much. But anyway, that's okay. How was your class this evening? Was it English?
Yeah, I didn't have class in the evening.
Oh, I thought you had to take a late test time because you had a party.
Oh yeah, my aunt like canceled it because like there was too many people and like almost like a whole crowd, and they don't have enough food for it. Because she invited too much people, so everyone had to cancel it.
They canceled because they didn't have enough food, not because of COVID or anything, because they didn't have enough food.
COVID and not enough food.
And not enough food. That's funny. That's funny. We had a little bacon cheeseburger party coming up there this Sunday night, and we had to cancel too because Da Nang is in a major shutdown. Only allowed 5 people in a house and all that kind of stuff. So we put it on a rain check. We'll do it again some other time.
All right.
All right, let's do our test, buddy.
All right, I'm ready.
Yeah, well, it's no big deal. It's just a couple of questions and a few topics. You tell me what you think, and just like before, I score accordingly.
Yeah, but this might be like much more harder.
Well, again, the trick about this is it's not so much about the questions. It's about the process, the system of doing the test, right? I mean, you're doing it now, which usually it's high school or university students doing this test. But it's not a test. It's like a placement test. It's about a system. The idea is understand how to answer the question directly and then give a reason or an example why that's your answer. The answer doesn't matter. It's just the process of the testing process. So if we start practicing now in Interest 30s, by the time we start next year practicing our IELTS and you guys get to high school, it's going to be so easy.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm very ready. I'm not that ready for IELTS. This might be like a good boost for me.
For sure. So we're after Interest 40. And then we'll start. 1 week we'll do some reading, 1 week we'll do some writing, 1 week we'll do some language in use and some listening, and we'll just have fun with it, just like we do with Interest. Okay. And then it'll be nice to meet. No worries, buddy. No worries. All right, so I already explained to you how we're going to run this, right? We're going to ask some questions. I'm going to explain each step, all 3 parts for you first, and then everything is timed, of course. So let's go to the first one. Okay, so part 1.
All right.
The examiner will ask 6 questions and you will have 2 or 3 minutes to answer them. The examiner will ask you about 2 common topics you will first need to answer the main question, right? Direct. Answer the main question number one, priority number one. And then give 2 or 3 reasons or examples to support your answer. So topic 1 is going to be hometown.
All right. Part 1, hometown.
Yeah. So where do you come from?
I come from Pha, and I come from Quang Ninh, Pha, and also, of course, Vietnam.
Usually the first question in a Vstep test or an IELTS test, they'll ask you something really simple, you know, what's your name and where you're from. And what you want to do there, because it's kind of hard to give a reason, well, why are you from Pha? Well, I was born there, or my parents live there, they won't let me leave, I'm too young. Kind of hard to give examples and reasons for that question. So in that case, what you want to do is say, where do I come from? Yeah, I come from a small town a small city up in northern Vietnam. It's a place called Pha. You know what I mean? You gave a little bit of extra detail just to make your answer prettier.
All right.
In that situation. The next one's a little different. Question 2. Do you like living in your hometown?
Yes, I do love living here in my hometown. Because like the culture is very unique, and the people here are very friendly, and I very enjoy living here.
Okay, cool. What is it famous for or well known for?
It is well known for unique cultures and also delicious food. There are also a lot of foreigners that visit to our district and also our town and state. Well, they come here to visit people and also type of that. And yeah, it is quite known for. Also, it is quite known for friendly people.
Topic 2 now, the future. So same thing, I'm just going to ask you a few questions, answer the question, and give me some reasons why, or why not.
All right.
First one, what is your dream job?
My dream job is to be a journalist or maybe a vlogger. I like to talk to. It's my dream job because I like to talk to people and also bring up news and like travel around the world.
Mm. Okay, that's good. How long do you think it'll take you to become a journalist?
It might take me some decades to complete my learnings, and also a lot of hard trying to get to that point of life. I need to work hard to become a journalist or to obtain my dream job.
Okay. Yeah, so about a decade maybe by the time you finish high school and then go to university and
also finish college, maybe get a wife, and then just
start a family. Could be a little delay. As long as you're working there. What would be your second choice if your first choice did not work out?
If my second choice did not work out,
first choice
maybe I'll become a. This might be kind of silly, but I want to become a YouTuber or maybe a streamer. You know, it makes good profit, and also I like to interact people from the internet as well.
Yeah, it's a fast-growing business now. A lot of people are doing that.
Yes, of course, there are tons of streamers.
But as usual, only some are making money, not everybody. But this is about dream jobs. All right, so we're gonna go to part 2, solution discussion. Okay, so in part 2, solution discussion, the examiner will give you a situation with 3 options to select from. You will have 1 minute to prepare your answer. You will have 2 to 3 minutes to discuss your answers. The examiner will ask you to select one option and explain the advantages. You must give 2 reasons or 2 examples to support your answer, the one you choose. Then you must give a disadvantage for each of the 2 options you did not choose.
Yes, I understand that well.
Okay. So here's the situation. Your town plans to organize an open festival, and many visitors will come. Which job below do you think would be the most suitable for you? A tour guide, an event coordinator, or a master of ceremonies, an MC? So now I'm going to give you a minute to decide which one you want with a couple of reasons why you choose that one. And then you have to give a disadvantage why you're not going to choose the other 2. All right? So let's do that now. 1 minute to prepare. Okay, 1 minute is up. So tell me which one you chose and why you do not think the other 2 are good for you.
All right. Festivals are fun. Yes, and I would like to be a tour guide. And why did I choose to be a tour guide? Well, that's because I want to tour people to the festival. I can lead them and also choose their positioning. And also I can talk to foreigners that do not cannot understand our languages. And I also make sure that no one can be lost. That's how I enjoy it. And the reason I do not like to be the MC or maybe the corridor is because I'm not really good at being on a stage or making the crowd become more lively. It's a crowd more lively because a lot of people won't be much excited when they hear my voice, and usually the profit that gives out is usually very low, so which I do not like about it. And yes, I choose to be a tour guide because I enjoy talking to foreigners and also lead them where the positions of every stalls or stores.
All right. Part 3, topic development. This one's a little different now. I'm going to give you a topic and we're going to talk about it. We're going to develop it. The examiner will give you a topic to develop in the form of a statement. This task is designed to create more discussion. The examiner will give you an outline, a mind map. You will have a minute to prepare your answer. In addition, the examiner will ask you 3 related questions, allowing you to demonstrate supporting details to the topic. You will have 3 to 4 minutes to give a talk and answer the questions. You are required to develop the topic using the given mind map to help guide you. So here's the statement that we're going to develop. Smoking should be banned in public places. So what you're going to have to do is use this mind map. We're talking about smoking, of course. You couldn't put the whole sentence in there. Use these ideas, the effects of secondhand smoke. When you're in a restaurant and someone's smoking next to you, the health effects that it could have on the smoker or the person who is not smoking. Financial burdens, the cost of cigarettes, and maybe the cost of the medical treatment you need later in life if you keep smoking, and any other idea that you have. So you're going to agree or disagree with the statement, and you're going to tell me what you think about this topic. All right? Any questions?
Well, I guess they are not. I'm quite worried.
It's just your thoughts about what do you think? Smoking should be banned in public places? First thing is yes or no. Tell me why. That's it. And you got a minute to make some notes for each thing or anything extra you want to add. All right, so I'm going to give you a minute now to write down some notes and prepare your answer. Okay? Starting now. Okay, so you have your topic here. Or your statement, sorry. Now you make a topic out of it. All right. Smoking should be banned in public places. What do you think?
Well, I agree to this statement because smoking is very bad for your health and also people around you. It is an addiction, and it should be illegal or be removed from smoking from public places. The reason why it's very toxic and also toxicated and also very deadly is because it gives your lungs a lot of diseases for you to cure, like lung cancer and also a lot of stuff that's the smoke inside your lungs and also very disease. And the people around you may inhale the smoke that also causes the same as the smoker. Like example, when in a restaurant someone's smoking and it transferred all the smoke into someone's body, it might cause them a lot of cough and also a lot of diseases inside their body, and it will cost them a lot of financial support, cost them a lot of financial money and also a lot of costing. So yes, I do agree this statement that people should be banned from smoking from public places.
Okay. Good. Like I said, there's no right or wrong answer. It's just your opinion and getting your point across clearly. Okay. So some further questions.
Yes.
Have you ever tried smoking a cigarette?
No, I have never. I'm too young. I'm still a minor to it, and it's very toxic. I cannot. It is very illegal.
Any of your friends tried smoking a cigarette?
None of my friends have tried them before or know them before. They are very good kids, I suppose.
It's a good answer. You don't get anybody in trouble that way. So, do you think that most people know that smoking is bad for you?
Well, if they get addicted to it, then...
Do you think most people know it's bad for you? Majority.
Well, some people may not know about the health problems that cigarettes give to us. So we need to. So yes.
My question. Why? Oh no, I was just asking you a question on my own. If you think that most people understand that smoking is bad for you, because I think 99% of the people out there know that it's bad for you, but they smoke anyway. So my question is, why do you think many people want to smoke? Why do so many people start smoking? It's not about addiction. Why do they start?
Well, maybe some people that smoked before, and I'll let them try to smoke them for once. And so they tried and they get addicted and also transfer their addiction to the other person. And also it keeps like in a cycle type of that. Inescapable circle. So I think that the addiction keeps like going on. So yes.
But why do you think they first start smoking? never smoked before, but every day thousands of people start smoking. Why do you think they do that?
Well, they might want to try it, or maybe their friends let them use it, or like also convince them to use it.
Peer pressure is what they call that.
Yes.
Your friends push you to try something that you don't want to try, or you know it's bad. Yeah. A lot of kids get that way. All right. So you agree that smoking should be banned in all public places. So what should we do to prevent smoking in public places? Because clearly some people don't listen.
We should try to stop. We should try to stop them as soon as possible, and we should put up signs.
What should we do? Signs don't work. What else can we do?
We could tell people that are smoking that they should be stopped smoking. If they won't, then it's their fault. We can't force them. They'll like suffer from it. So I'll try to tell them that's why smoking is bad, and to all the smokers.
Okay. All right. That's the end of the test. I'll give you an example about that last question, because this is a really good example to remember. Again, it's not about the answer, right? It's about making your point clear. The question is specific. It says, what should you do to prevent smoking in public places? Now, you're a non-smoker, but you already said you don't like people smoking next to you. So that's where we should tell them, we should put signs. But see, that's the problem. You still go to a restaurant, people still have a cigarette. They don't care about the sign. You go to the mall, someone still smokes. They don't care what you say. So the question here really is, what else could we do? You or I or everybody or the government or the police, what should we do to fix the problem that makes sure that nobody smokes in a public place again? So I don't have to worry about my kids having secondhand smoke in their face. You want to smoke in your car, you want to smoke in your house, you want to smoke outside in the park, up to you, your life. But in public places where you suffer, that's the idea here. Look at the question. What should you do to prevent smoking in public places? How do we stop them?
Well,
right, so the answer should be something like, the police have to be stricter. Management has to be stricter. We have to give fines. We have to keep
smoking should be charged.
They should be
charged. Should be charged.
Yeah, right? Because the present system is not working. I mean, half and half. But you see people smoking everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
So obviously we have to be harder on it. We have to be stricter on it. So those are the kinds of answers you want to give. It doesn't have to be right or wrong. It just has to be clear.
Oh, I see.
That's the test. And if you're lucky, they'll ask you why you want to be a YouTuber or why you like playing Roblox. Oh, wow, okay, let's talk for half an hour. No problem.
Of course. I would literally talk for like 3 days straight.
All right, buddy. You have yourself a really cool weekend, and we'll see you Tuesday night, 17.
I hope I did a little bit bad, I suppose.
With what?
With like stuttering, and also like can't give some clear answers.
Stuttering, yeah. You do that a lot in tests. You get nervous when the tests come up. The testing that I do too, a Newway, of course, the way Lay and I structured everything, is that we just kind of try to do it more naturally. We don't give you something to study and memorize, because as we talked about in class before, you know, what good is it going to be for you to remember the dates of someone who lived and died in 1500s? You can memorize that for a test and get the straight answer. But in the real world, when you start, like you were talking about your jobs, you want to do reporting and you know, doing YouTubing and doing blogging. Well, if you don't know the answer, you're going to Google it and find it. You don't have to remember something you learned 10 years ago. So our opinion, not every school, but our opinion is that we want you to be able to be confident and say, just like when I teach and I'm wrong, when Coco proves me wrong about something, or you do, you're right, I'm wrong. Ah! Ouch! I didn't say that. Who said that?
No, you didn't.
That was the
say that. Yeah.
I'm wrong, I admit it. And then what do? I go to Google and say, okay, well, here we go. This is what it says. I agree with you that makes more sense. But that's not what Google says, right? That's real life. You need to be able to solve problems in the future and talk freely. And that's how you grow fast. If you're going to sit there in a book all the time, you're not going to go very far in life.
Yeah, the internet has improved a lot.
What's that?
Yeah, the internet has already improved the lives.
Oh, it's changed our lives. We are living in such an amazing world right now. We can self-teach ourselves almost anything. Almost. I mean, we need training. We need to specialize. But we live in an information time. You know, you can get information. You can learn things. It was a lot more difficult 20 years ago or 40 years ago. So the more you're confident speaking and the more you realize that it's not, I can't do it. It's, wait a minute, I'm having a problem with this. Let me go research a little bit and I'll come back with the answer. And you solve it. You grow. All right, buddy, that's it. We got to go. I'm hungry.
All right. See you, Mr. Trevor.
Have a nice.
I'll see you.
Yeah, I'll see you Tuesday.
I'll see you. Yes, I'll see you Tuesday.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Yeah.